40%, 48%, 86%, they're going nuts. And you want to know, are they going to continue to run? Let's find out. Welcome to the newsroom. First, Vaxart is rallying up right now 50%. This article from this morning, Vaxart stock rallies 15% after it gets clearance to begin human trials for the Rona vaccine. Now, the thing I like about Vaxart is that it's an oral vaccine. Those don't like getting stabbed in the arm. Can just eat it like it's a Flintstone and go and lick the subway railings, and you'll be fine, I think. But that's what they're saying. Vaxart said it expects to begin recruiting participants for the open label study sometime this month. Shares of the preclinical company have soared 1,400% so far this year. Vaxart, you're nuts. And right now you're up 50% in one day. Is it going to keep going? Let's find out. Beeping is killing me. Who's backing up? Just back up and go. So there's two possible ways this stock can go. Right now it's in the middle zone. It's in the cream of the Oreo. It's right in there. Is it going to head up and retest 850 for a new breakout, a new high of the day? Or is it going to pull back and test 7 support and bounce and head up, or fall deeper into the dungeons? So this is what we're watching. It's midday. It's 1 o'clock. And I'm curious to see what happens. I got my calls and my puts ready, finger on the trigger, depending on the direction this thing goes. Listen, I don't gamble. I wait until it's a sure thing, and then I make 3x, and then I go to the Bahamas. That's how I trade. So once this has a clear direction, I'm pushing the chips in. It hasn't done it yet. It's chilling in middle land because I wasn't in this before this happened. If you were in this before, you're in good shape. But if you're looking to get in, wait till a direction has been chosen. The next stock, Cassava Sciences, rockets on heavy volume after Alzheimer's drug. Trial results prompts analyst upgrade. So this stock is skyrocketed. It went up 86%. Currently it's at 109%. So it's way higher from when this article was written. So the reason why this is rocketing, because they had promising Alzheimer's results, data results. Their drug, Sumafilam, significantly improved an entire panel of validated biomarkers of disease in Alzheimer's disease patients. Cassava said was the first time a drug has shown the ability to improve multiple biomarkers. Now that's impressive. If this is the first time that this has shown any positive results, this thing might go up 300%. So is this thing going to continue heading up after this amazing data, or is it going to plummet back to the threes where it's been trading for a very long time? So first thing I like to do is I like to zoom out to a bird's eye view, and I like to see where the stock has been. Is 630 the highest it's ever been, or is that still very low? And from what I'm seeing is it's middle ground. So we have ceilings here, $9, $10. So these are areas where it could possibly hit. These would be nice price target numbers. But from what this article says, let me go back to the article, Maxim McCarthy's raised his rating to buy from hold and established a $14 price target. So he's saying 14? So this stock can double. He has a huge price target, and the highest this thing has been this year is 10. He's saying 14. This guy must have a big position, and he's pushing it with this high price target. So zooming back into currently today, scenario 1, I could see a nice U formation. If people like that price target and there's not a lot of shorters in this thing, it can drive it up. Scenario 2, I could see that this pop is done and it's going to do a fade out, slowly fade down or fade sideways until new investors come in. I mean, the last time this thing was at $14 was in 2016. So that's a bold price target, but hey, Alzheimer's, let's not forget that that's pretty big news. Who knows where it's going to go by the end of the day, but hey, if you know a lot about science and you look at the data, you think it's promising, put it in the comments because I'm curious. Next, we have Scientific Games making headlines, currently at $26.72, ticker SGMS. This one is up 40% today. So what is Scientific Games? It's a weird name. It's like science and games. Is it like a science teacher teaches kids how to build volcanoes in class? I don't know. Scientific Games Corporation develops technology-based products and services and related content for the gambling, lottery, social, and digital gaming industries. Okay, so they're trying to follow the waves of your LCA, of your Penn National Gaming, your football gambling, all those things. Gambling companies. The company's gambling segment sells new and used gaming machines, electronic table systems, video lottery terminals, conversion game kits, and spare parts. Who's buying spare parts? All right, they're in the gaming industry. They don't make volcanoes. We've established that. Zooming out on this one, bird's eye view, looking at the technicals, it's got a $30 ceiling because it tested a few times in the past 2 years and it couldn't clear it. Cleared a little bit, but then it fell all the way back down. Can it finally break through 30? I say no. So looking at today's chart, it looks like Scientific Games might visit gap fill. And if you don't know what that means, it might close this gap back down to $19, $18. Now let's find out why this thing popped. What's the big move about? McAndrews and Forbes has agreed to sell its 35% stake in Scientific Games to a group of institutional investors, including Caledonia, an experienced gambling industry investor, for $28 a share. Well, there you go. And that's where it went. It went exactly to 28. That's pretty awesome. Now, will it hold these levels, or will it fall all the way back down into Gapville, which is where I think it may go, because I don't think this news is significant enough to hold this level, but hey, you never know. So currently, looking at this week and today, two scenarios, pretty clear. If this thing drops below 26, breaks that area, it's fallen down into the mid-20s, might end up in Gapsville in the 18s and 19s. If it breaks through 28 on the upside, this thing could test that 30 mark and blast through and continue up. So those are the two scenarios in the immediate future of what can happen with Scientific Games. So that's it, guys. That's the three stocks that are making the headlines today. They're making the news. They're going crazy. They're up 50%, 100%. They're going nuts. So tread and trade carefully and listen. Wait for that direction. Once that direction is chosen, get in and ride the wave. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel, and don't forget, by doing that, you're a little bit closer to retiring young.